So I'm Alan Ledger, I'm Head of ICT at Uffculme School, and the subject that we're talking about today is BTEC ICT. We offer that at Key Stage 4 2-year course. Students studying BTEC ICT at Key Stage 4 will gain a variety of skills. For example, inquiry, so they need to have that eagerness to learn. Also self-motivation. When you step into the classroom at year 10, you need to be keen and not just sat there waiting for the learning to happen to you. You need to be involved in the learning. So that's self-motivation. Creativity, 2 of the units involve you making products, so you need to have that creative spark. Okay, so that's a good skill that you'll learn. Also resilience, not giving up. Some of it will be tricky. It's a step up from Key Stage 3. So we don't want people who are just going to give up and say, oh, I don't know what to do. And that builds your resilience. And then finally, meeting deadlines. BTEC is a linear course. So we do the notes, we do the learning, then we do the coursework, and then we do the notes, coursework, and so on. So if you've got that approach of being very straightforward and methodical, meeting those deadlines, you'll have no problem with BTEC ICT. So in Key Stage 3, the idea is that every student has come across a variety of different units and components, and it's actually fed down from Key Stage 4. So yes, although they didn't know it, when they were doing units at Key Stage 3, it was building up an understanding of skills that will help them for Key Stage 4. For example, we do a unit in Year 8 called Box Office, which is where here we are in the venue and we design this venue. Now those ICT skills and the Excel knowledge comes into play when they do their component 2 in BTEC. So yes, everyone's come across the skills, but we take them to the next level when we come into Key Stage 4. So we feel that BTEC ICT will be really useful for future prospects in that it gives a great understanding of essential IT skills such as typing, as well as becoming really familiar with the Microsoft Office programs, Word, PowerPoint and Excel. We take them to a greater depth in terms of understanding. Also, it gives you that confidence with IT. Okay, so you'll come across new software, but you're not scared. Okay, you get that idea that you can really tackle any new problems or new software that come to you. So when you come into college and you have to use a new bit of software, you've got the skills to approach it in a positive way. Also think about how the world of work is happening at the moment. Given the current COVID-19 situation, there's a lot of remote learning, working from home, working in different spaces. By taking BTEC ICT, you'll appreciate that you're very capable of doing that, and you'll build upon that, so you just have that confidence. In terms of assessment and examinations for BTEC ICT, there's 3 components. Component 1 is studied in year 10, and that's all coursework, and that's worth 30% of the final grade. We study user interfaces, so if you go to a fast food restaurant and order your food using the screen, that's a user interface, and we study those, we design our own, and we create our own. Component 2 is also coursework, and that's worth 30% of your final grade. We studied that in year 11, and that's based on Excel. The exam board gives us a set of data, and you interpret it, and you build what's called a dashboard, so you can see all the overview of the data. So that's the 2 coursework elements, and it's important to point out that's worth 60% of the final grade. So over half the grade comes from coursework, meaning the final 40% is an exam, and we study that at the end of year 10 and 11. That's based on modern technologies, cybersecurity and digital systems. And interestingly, for BTEC ICT, the exam is taken in February of year 11. So it's not taken in the final summer exam period, we take it early. So if you think about those 2 elements, coursework is 60%, and we do the exam early in February, that could play to certain strengths. So if you're the sort of person who's self-motivated and wants to learn more about IT, to be a real part of the modern technology revolution, someone who wants to gain a great grade with the opportunity of getting up to a distinction star level, someone who enjoys coursework with a bit of exam thrown in, I think you're the type of person who'd be suitable for BTEC ICT. Let's face it, computers are probably going to catch on.